keys. We got our keys. They're still working on it.
Welcome to my studio.
Hello. Welcome back. I wanted to sit down and do a little bit of a life update because, as you can tell probably from the title, that there's some big changes happening and I'm stressed, nervous, but also excited, and I don't really know how to handle everything. I feel really overwhelmed right now with the moving, and I also feel kind of an obligation to finish all the things and the open tasks I have on my plate with the podcast and everything before I leave. It's been a very tough apartment hunting season for the last year, and I feel like we haven't really had that push to really move out until a month ago. So a month ago is when a lot of our urgency came with apartment hunting, because if you guys are viewers of the channel, you probably know that my boyfriend has a creative studio and he goes there to sew and design and create, and he splits that with some friends. Some stuff went down with the management. The management was trying to push them into a new, more expensive lease, and they just decided to terminate the contract because it was supposedly terminated based on the management. But besides that, I suggested, since he was studio hunting for a really long time, I was just like, why don't we try to find a bigger space that he can just work out of, so that could be his studio. And I've been living here for like 4 or 5 years already, and for some reason the apartment hunting situation has just been getting progressively worse. And I thought it was a post-pandemic thing where everyone was trying to move back, but apartments have just been so bad. And if you're apartment hunting, or if you've been in the New York City market for a while, you probably know what I'm talking about. But it's just been so bad, and all the options that we were seeing were not the best. They were either so expensive and out of our price range, and or not great layouts, or very dark, very gloomy, not very conducive to a happy living situation. And I think because of that, we've been kind of like pulling our hair. I think because of that, we started expanding our reach. And I don't think either of us were super ready to move out of Brooklyn and Manhattan, but because of pricing and everything and all the quick changes, we decided to look outside of Manhattan and New York City, and we found an apartment that came, I think, at the perfect time. But it's a lot of change, and so that's the little life update, that we are moving out of our space. It has been a great 2 years and a few months. It's really bittersweet. I think neither of us are ready to completely be out of Brooklyn, but because of timing and life circumstances and everything else, we are moving out at the end of this month. And yeah, I was doing a lot of reflection on this because I feel like a lot of my early adulthood and middle adulthood, or middle 20s, has been here, like in Brooklyn and in close proximity to Manhattan. And the place we're moving is still close proximity to Manhattan, but it's just going to be a very different environment. So big changes. And I just wanted to share that first. I think I'm in a journey of like reflecting, so every single day is kind of different in terms of how I'm looking at it. I think it didn't hit me until maybe like last week, when we had to start coordinating move out stuff, moving companies, and planning the move in. We did a walkthrough of the space, and I think that's when everything felt more real. And I've just been starting to go through the process of feeling like I'm uprooting my life a little bit, and nothing's going to change on paper. So I'm still going to be coming into Manhattan, going to work and living my life. But I think on a day-to-day, our neighborhood's going to be very different. I think I'm trying to not dox myself, because in the past I've been a little bit bad with like blurring things out, and some of you guys have called me out on this before, but I'm trying to be not too specific, but also not be too broad. So hopefully you guys know what I'm saying. I'll probably share a little bit closer to our move, like where exactly we are, but we're gonna be moving cities, and that's really scary. I feel like this is, in my 20s, like the first biggest move that I'm making besides coming back to New York after the pandemic. So yeah, just wanted to share that. I am going through so much emotional turmoil, like all the ups and downs and the grieving process of moving out of a city that you love, and then also the chaos and the overwhelm of sorting out everything. Like, I forgot how much work it is to move, and then on top of that, I also want to be still active and present in my job, my day job, and then online. So and then for my podcast too. So it's just been kind of hard. So yeah, that's like the quick update. I think the next week and a half I'm gonna spend just like trying to close everything out. So I have a lot of things to pick up at the pottery studio. I need to find a new pottery studio to start working out of. I really want to have a home studio, but I fear we do not have the capacity to have like a kiln at home. So for the time being, I just need to figure out a lot of different things. And then the last thing is, this feels very bittersweet to me because this is the first home that I've built with my boyfriend, and it just holds so many memories, whether it's good or bad. And I'm a little bit fearful because this is like the only home we have together that I know, but I am hopeful that the next home will be even better. And yeah, I'm excited and scared at the same time. So it is just like a very bittersweet period of time for us. But anyways, I don't want to ramble too much because this is a vlog and not my podcast. But yeah, just wanted to share that update, and I hope you guys are doing well. I will be back with more moving content, and then hopefully by the time that we're moved in and settled, I'll have more life updates to share. So yeah, thank you guys, and back to the regularly scheduled program. There. So part of moving has been wrapping up a portion of my life in Brooklyn, which is so sad to say out loud, but I've just been trying to clear out the clutter and all the things that are pending and to do. Especially my pottery studio, I have some pieces that have been sitting there for weeks or months, and I never really got the chance to finish them. Now I feel like I'm kind of forced to finish all of them right now. It is a little bit bittersweet, but I made sure to take some time this week just to go into the pottery studio and finish trimming some pieces that were on my shelf. I don't know exactly when I need to clear it yet, but I'm thinking I won't really get a chance to come back after I move. The new place that we're moving to is a little bit away from Williamsburg, and so it's crazy to think that this part of my life that I'm so used to and so adjusted to is just going to be gone in a matter of weeks. But I'm hoping for the best, and in the meantime, I've just been spinning and spinning on the wheel as much as I can throughout the last few weeks. Welcome to my biannual Bombas appreciation post, aka the time of year that I show you guys my feet. So it's kind of crazy how much I love Bombas, and I talk about it with my friends a little bit too often, but they are the comfiest, the most high quality and versatile socks that I have ever owned, not to mention the best. But I am a biased human, and if you don't take my word for it, you can take Moose's. You can literally wear Bombas for your next date, your hiking trip, your lazy day at home, and pretty much anything with their range of comfort-focused premium basics. And best of all, they donate one clothing item for every purchase made. And if you are still hesitant to try them, they have an 100% happiness guarantee, so you can return and exchange them, even if your cat, named Moose, eats your socks. And because I love you guys, but also we love discounts even more, here is 20% off of your next order. And I promise you guys will love Bombas. They are literally my favorite sock brand ever. The funny thing about life change is that life still goes on while things are in motion and things are in flux. And I've still been going into the office 3 times a week, which has been a little bit more stressful just because I have a lot of packing and things to think about. But I made my way to work this week, and it was getting a little bit colder in November. I think I say this every single video, but it's been kind of warm in New York, and I don't know why. It's probably global warming. However, I made my way to the office, and this will probably be one of the last times I take this commute. I'm kind of tearing up just like thinking about it, but my new commute will be a little bit nicer actually compared to my commute right now. I think while things are changing and in flux, I am glad that my work life is really stable, and I feel like I have some amount of routine when I go into the office. Today I did get some work done in the mornings, and I usually eat lunch with my coworkers, but I felt like I had a lot of things to think through before I move, and so I decided to get lunch on my own. After work, I did make my way over to the pottery studio one more time, and this time was actually to clear my shelf. I also did need to glaze a few things and finish trimming a few things, but that didn't take too much time, and I ended up just clearing the shelf, and it looks so sad now. But I'm really grateful that I had this pottery studio to grow and learn as a potterer, ceramicist. This was my first ceramic studio that I've ever been a part of and joined, and I do want to thank them for everything that they've done for me. And if you guys are looking for a pottery studio in the Williamsburg area, I really recommend Cramo Studio. Unfortunately, I will no longer be a member, but they've just been such a wonderful blessing in my life and such a lovely studio.
Is that what you did just now?
Yeah. Come in. Okay.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. Welcome to your new home.
Thanks. Come on. Oh, hey.
Hey.
Welcome to my studio.
Hello.
Wait. Come back. Oh. Hello.
Welcome to my studio. Guys, we got our keys. Or not actually keys because it's a code. They're still working on it, but we're moving next week. And this is just a sneak peek of the space. What do you think?
I have so much room to dance.
You can finally be a dancer, like you've always dreamed.
Yeah, exactly.
But very exciting developments. And we have our skylight, which I didn't realize would no longer shine into the afternoon, but we still have a little bit of sun here.
I'm confused about these curtains a little bit, because what's the point of this one? Because there's no window here.
Just brick walls.
Oh, there's AC there?
Yeah, that's why he needs the remote.
No, I know, but what's the point of this?
Wow, the sun on your face is amazing right now. I probably shouldn't dox us. Right?
Probably not.
Here, let me show you guys what I'm gonna do in my new apartment. It's so big that we have to run to the other side. I'm gonna start in my bedroom. I wake up every morning in this bedroom. I'm gonna brush my teeth, I'm gonna sit, and then by the time that you're done, I'll be making my breakfast. We got a coffee machine, making the coffee. We'll have a table here, and then I'll be like, here's your coffee, babe.
Are you a barista?
Tip, please. And then I'll have a tip monitor right here. Yep.
No tip.
And then I'm gonna walk over here. I'm gonna have a couch. I'm gonna go, and then sit on the couch. And that's gonna be my morning routine.
Ooh, that was amazing.
Thank you.
I'm gonna. Oh shit! Every morning. That's all I'm gonna do.
That's a healthy bowel system.
Healthy bowel system, yeah.